What Special Olympics means to me. So before I get started, I'd like to talk about my social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And also, too, is you should check out my website, here'smybook.com. It's a fabulous website. Hello, my name is Michael Jacques. That's my executive assistant, also known as my dad.
So lucky you get both Michael and I today, and you're going to hear Michael's perspective on Special Olympics, but you're also going to briefly hear my perspective as a parent and Special Olympics.
Let me talk to you a little bit about myself. Four things is so I work at Sobeys in Florence Hill. It's a grocery store. I'm a Special Olympics athlete. I play baseball and basketball. I wrote 2 books. I Belong, Can I Play? And Can't Read, Can't Write. Here's my book. I'm also a public speaker. Oh yeah, I have a visible disability. I have autism and intellectual disability. My brain's wired differently, but that's okay. I know I still belong in this world. I have lots to offer. When I was younger, I started Special Olympics when I was 13 years old, and now I'm 29.
You know, if I can, Special Olympics was so important in Michael's life, and I am so glad we found that and that Michael is an active participant in Special Olympics. You know, I really just can't say enough about the impact it had on Michael's life.
I even wrote a book called I Belong, Can I Play? It's a children's book. It's talking about belonging and playing at recess. So when I was younger, I didn't really like noises, and sometimes people didn't know how to include me and things like that. But I had one best friend named Daniel. He really helped me out through different things.
So this is actually one of the pages out of Michael's book. And as you can see, he's struggling with all the noises and everything else. And thank God he had a great friend named Daniel that helped him out through this time.
And also, this is another chapter in my book about, and also too, is that when I was younger, I really want to be part of teams. But again, I was a little bit bigger when I was a kid. But also too, is I'm very clumsy. I didn't understand the rules, and people were not too sure why I'm on the team and things like that. But I had one best friend named Daniel, always all my sports events, and he was supporting me and my parents.
You know, as a parent, I would bring Michael to the local house league team, like for baseball and soccer. And when he was very young, and, you know, I'd be standing on the sidelines like all the other parents. And really, the other parents didn't know I was Michael's dad, or they weren't really paying attention. But I could hear sometimes whispers with the other parents saying, "Oh, do we have to have that kid on the team? Oh, we're going to lose now. Why is he always on my son's team?" And you know what? As a parent, that sort of breaks your heart when you hear parents talking about like that about your own child. So, you know, that was certainly a struggle for me as a parent. But, you know, Michael just wanted to be part of a team, and he worked really hard at that. And, you know, as parents, we support our kids.
It made me really feel sad not being part of any teams, but I never gave up. I was trying to figure out different ways how to be part of a team. One time at nighttime, I saw on TV Special Olympics. I was super excited because I saw different sports. In my book as well too, is like different sports like bowling, basketball, baseball, all the things I would like to try. I was very excited about that. So Special Olympics helped me to have a healthy and active life. You can see I'm 6'3", so I was underneath the net. So usually I block shots, but also too is I grab the rebounds and I throw the ball to people that want to run because I don't like running.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Michael plays basketball, and that picture you can see there, and he also loves playing baseball. And the one thing Michael does not like to do is run, which is kind of funny when you think about it, basketball and baseball. But what Special Olympics did was they identified his strengths, and obviously his biggest strength is his height. So you'd always find Michael underneath one of the nets, either to block or to get the rebounds to pass to the other Special Olympic athletes. What a great, you know, great way of looking at it and finding everyone's strengths and including everyone.
And also too is that Special Olympics also focus on community and friendships. So there's lots of my friends, teammates, coaches, parents. They're always supportive, and it's really nice to hear and see everybody supported of Special Olympics. So it's really nice.
You know, as a parent, that made me very happy. Seeing that everyone supported, the coaches supported the players, the parents support the players support each other. No matter what challenges they may have, they focus on the strengths. And that was awesome with Special Olympics. Me as a parent being part of that, and it made me feel really good. And I was so proud of Michael and the team.
I also being a leader role model. Special Olympics helped me be a leader role model. I met Kate Bernice, share my story being a Special Olympics athlete, and TSN is a big supporter of Special Olympics. And it was really cool. And you, like I said before, I'm 6'3". You're wondering why I'm the exact same thing as Kate, because usually if you watch Raptors and also that, you can see that she's not very tall. But I had to lower my chair because I couldn't be the exact same height as Kate. And I can't be saying the same height as my dad too, so that's why I look like the exact same height.
Yeah. I don't know where he gets his height, but it wasn't for me. But you know, again, here's an opportunity through Special Olympics. Him have that opportunity to be on TSN Sports Center, and what a fabulous opportunity, because there is that partnership between Sobeys, the grocery store he works for, Special Olympics, and TSN.
Also, too, is that teamwork and belonging is a big supporter of Special Olympics and teach me a lot of different things, and it helped me out as a lot. And through all my things I do is part of teamwork. Like, so basically, I play second base. I am so we're big supporter of each other when we do lots of different plays and things like that, and it's really good to have that support for everybody.
Yeah, you know what? Baseball again, fabulous sport. These teammates here and as coaches, they focus on the strengths and just encouraging everyone to be the best that they can.
So one of the also too is the last page of my book is talking about Special Olympics more so, but also too is focus on my strengths. So basically, the coach focus on my strengths. They know that I'm a fast runner, but they
No, you're not a fast runner.
that's why I
You're
said not a fast runner.
okay. You're not. He's not a fast runner. Trust me.
But I'm not a fast runner. But I use my one of my things is that I skills is I hit the ball really far in opposite field. So they have all the players that are faster runners than me, and then basically I'm
In front of
in
you.
front of me, and then I usually would be the last one in because I'm a slow runner. They know not to have any runners behind me.
Fast
So
runners behind.
me. So basically, so then I have someone third base. So it's
So,
really good.
as Michael said, he has the unique ability to hit the ball really, really far, and most of the Special Olympic athletes would get a home run. And Michael has the ability to hit it in the opposite field too. So the coach identified that. You know what? Here's Michael's strength. How can we use him on the team? How can he support the rest of the team players? So he's usually the cleanup hitter. So Michael, when you hit it really far in the right field, the opposite field, most people would get a home run. What happens with you?
Well, second base, I may need third base, I need the oxygen. I don't like running.
He doesn't like running. Guy doesn't like running. You know, I'm on the side as one of the Special Olympics parents. I'm going, Michael, run, run, run. And he looks at me and says,
I am.
And I say, no, you're not. But anyway, we digress.
So there's also a Special Olympics gala that I was part of this year. I was super excited. I met lots of different kinds of Special Olympics athletes, but also two regular athletes as well. And Sobeys is a big supporter, so I talked about Sobeys and Special Olympics because that's another big humongous part of my life as well. So I was super excited about that.
You know, here is a great opportunity for Michael to be with other Special Olympic athletes and regular Olympic athletes, because there's that partnership between Special Olympics Canada and Sobeys, and what a fabulous evening that was.
I also met Dr. Frank Hayden. He's the very first person that brought Special Olympics to Canada, and me and my sister were super excited to meet them. Like I said before, I can't read or write, but I memorized my name is Michael. I can see my name is Michael, but I don't remember what the rest of the word is. But now I know it's Michelangelo. We have lots of things in common, but we also like pizza and other foods.
Yeah, Michael likes this. You like donuts?
Yeah.
Yes, he loves donuts. Anyway, off topic.
I know you guys cannot read those words, but I can't either. I know you guys can read those words. I can't. I sort of see this when you guys see this. But now I know it's truck, pineapple, and zebra. There's two words on the side. I have no idea what it is.
So, because Michael can't read or write, he used visual cues. So he looks for pictures to help him. And that was needed when he wrote his first book and his second book, the conversation that Michael had with his sister.
So, like I said before, this is my first book. Can't read, can't write. Here's my book. And it's an autobiography by myself. I'm also self-published. And it's a true story, and it's about my life. So a little bit about it. I use speech text technology. It took me 5 years to do it. And it started as a daily journal. My sister was one Christmas, my sister came down. She snooped through my iPad, and she stumbled upon all my notes. And she read about herself first, and then she went up and she said, "Mike, what do you want to do with this?" And I said, "Well, I like to try to write a book." So that's how it all began. And we had to have a whole bunch of people to come and help me out with my book. My parents, my sister, her friends. We had to somebody that to read over all my mistakes, because I also had kind of a speech impediment. Some words are incorrectly sometimes through my book, so we had to clean that up. But we still have some there just to show how authentic it is and it's really me.
So it requires teamwork. And there was lots of people on Michael's team. And I think he learned that about teamwork through Special Olympics. And, here, Michael never gave up on this book. 5 years. Took him 5 years doing a daily journal. And as he said, it was his snooping sister that found his daily journal notes. And then they, as a team, decided to bring it forward as a book.
One of the pages here is
one of the chapters.
One of the pages, chapters, whatever.
Chapters, pages.
Doesn't matter. Book.
No, it's not a book. One of the chapters in his book
is talk about Special Olympics and the community. And so basically, this is one of the drawings of the 10 drawings. This is one of them to help. So I know what chapter starts, what it ends, and what it's talking about. Because we need to have big, highly pictures, but also too is we have little icons as well. So I know on different pages, so that I know what little paragraphs. So I know what it's talking about as well too. So basically, if people always ask me any questions, I know what it is. So it helps me as well.
So his book is highly visual. Lots of pictures through Michael's book.
I sold 20,000 copies on my very first book. Can't read, can't write. Here's my book. It's also in French.
And it's online.
It's online.
Why is it online, Michael?
So people can't read like myself, they can use technology to read it.
And where can you buy that online?
Apple Bookstore. I like to share my story to help others. So, out of 18 months, I talked to elementary schools, high schools, community agencies, lots of different things in the community, as well as universities and colleges, things like that. But an elementary school would talk about choose to include.
Yes. It's all about inclusion at the elementary school.
And at high school as well.
And high school, yeah.
And in different ways. So I always talk about including at different ways, and it's very important. It's very important to be included. And I talked to Apple Bookstore as well, because
the Apple Book head office
as well. So there's 125 people there. There were lots of people that were there that were in the head office, and they wanted to hear my story. And at the very end, they asked me, "Michael, what can Apple do for you?" I said, "Well, I have a list." I thought it was hilarious, because how can I make a list so fast? So I thought it was really funny.
And you can't even read or write.
I can't even read or write. But I just said we have to make sure that it's highly visual for me, and
very efficient.
Very efficient. So I was very excited about that. And also too is I went to Sobeys head office,
which is the top left-hand picture.
And it was really cool to see them as well, because, like I said before, Sobeys is a big supporter of Special Olympics, and myself as well, and Sobeys, because and because what happened was I got to Sobeys. Sobeys is Sobeys has my book in every Sobeys store on Ontario and East Coast of Canada. So we had a book launch. So that's why everybody was there. I was super excited. Even Special Olympics athletes were there too. That's in the front row. It was nice to see them, and I was very excited about that.
So, yes, as Michael said, his book is available at all the Sobeys stores in Ontario and East Coast of Canada. And what happened was some executives visited the store that Michael works at. They saw his book because Michael's boss let him sell his book there. And they said, you know what? You know, you're a Special Olympics athlete. We support Special Olympics Canada. You're a great employee. So why don't we support you, Michael, and Special Olympics? We'll sell your book at these stores. And what they do, Sobeys, is they donate $1 of each book that they sell in their stores to Special Olympics Canada. What a great partnership. So Michael, I know you said you do elementary schools and high schools. So when you talk to kids at elementary schools about recess, what do you say to them? Yeah, I know it's about choose to include, but what do you say to the kids at elementary school recess?
I just say to have fun and not worry about winning and losing, because lots of times in elementary school people worry about winning and losing, and that's when people get excluded and people feel sad. Uh, some people with disabilities, some people with not disabilities, they all feel sad because they're not included.
Yep. So that's the important message. It's about educating, students and parents about the importance of including everyone, so no one feels sad. And that very top middle picture, that was a time that Michael had the chance to meet the Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. Big story about that. But if you check out his website at here'smybook.com, under the news and events, you'd find out exactly what occurred from that meeting with the Lieutenant Governor.
And some proceeds or partial proceeds go to Special Olympics. I'm super excited about that. And also too is today, Sobeys Special Olympics helped me to find my voice and to be an active member, and I'm very comfortable in my own skin and to be a part of Special Olympics. And also too is that you should check out Special Olympics for more information about it. It's a great organization, and you should definitely join. And if you can, things like that, and tell people to join because it's really cool.
You know, from a parent's perspective, thank God we have Special Olympics. And it allows, our children that happen to have challenges to be part of a team and to actively participate, physically participate in sports. They see all the other kids in their, playing sports in house leagues. And because of perhaps some of their challenges, they can't participate. Well, with Special Olympics, it allows everyone to participate in sports, team sports, to grow physically and to develop those skills, the teamwork skills, and all those wonderful things that Special Olympics offers to the athletes that participate in Special Olympics. What a great organization.
I want to thank Autism Ontario, Autism Canada, sorry, for having me today. And I like to also, I would also like to say is to be kind to one another and show respect. And check out my website. You can buy my books online. You can also, like my dad said, check out a lot more information about myself. And you can buy my books online and contact me for presentations and stuff.
The news and events section of this website is great. It has all of Michael's interviews, podcasts, TV interviews, newspaper articles. Everything is there. Like he said, if you want to Michael to do a presentation for you, you can contact us there. If you have any questions for Michael, you can contact Michael there. You can see that both the books, because he's self-published, we don't have a huge publisher, so we sell Michael's books on his website. Both books are available there, and we should mention that I Belong, Can I Play? Michael had a co-writer with him, and what's her name?
Heather Gale.
Heather Gale is the co-writer. They worked on it together for approximately 12 months. And who designed the book?
my sister, and her friends.
Yeah. So again, it's a team. It was a team approach for both books, and it's the team that puts the website together, led by my daughter Kayla. And anyway, I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time and listening to us.
Thank you very much for having time and listening to us.
And